so many speakers, and did I hear AI till now? Yeah, it was there, but you didn't speak about it. It is there in your brain. Here I could at least notice AI is being talked a lot. Now I'll call someone, Mr. Vardhan, whose company's name has AI, Arno AI.
I think I'll give enough of a dose of AI for the evening. Hello, my name is Vardhan Mahajan. I am a student at BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus. I'm someone who's always been very interested in technology and innovation, and I've been programming since I was in the 8th grade. And this passion for innovation and technology led me to BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus, one of the foremost engineering colleges in our country. And when I was in my second year, I was exploring the intersection of AI and law. And there, our campus, the TBI at the campus, the Technology Business Incubator at our campus, they hosted this competition called SEEP. SEEP is the Student Entrepreneurs Encouragement Program, where I was able to validate my idea just to be able to polish it up. And I was not able to only participate in the competition, I was able to win it. And because of that, I was able to get the mentoring from the managers at TBI and also the mentor network that BITS provides. And because of that, I eventually incorporated my company. I did my incubation there for 6 months, and that led me to make Arno AI Private Limited. Now you've been wondering, what does Arno AI actually do? It's very simple. We all know lawyers are very overworked. We all have family and friends who are lawyers. We all see them working very hard. We perhaps work with lawyers. And it's very simple. They have a lot of grunt work, right? And now this grunt work can be taken care of with AI, right? And I think we all know that. So what do we actually do? So we try to solve the problem from end to end. So right from the ingestion to the final client communication. So what do we do? The initial ingestion of data. Now you might have worked with ChatGPT recently where they store your name. So at the end of your email it says your actual name instead of insert name here. So the ingestion of data is very, very crucial because when you're working with longer documents, it helps if you have the data ingested. Next thing what we can do is we can help you strategize. Now every case you can take in like a few approaches. If we can help you figure out which approach to take, when you can just bounce ideas off the AI, you can pick a better approach as a lawyer. Next thing is figuring out research. Now, if you have used any of the tools right now that do keyword research, you can take a fire hose of all the data. And we're able to semantically sort out the cases that are relevant to you, not only supporting you, but also countering your arguments. And that is very, very crucial. Next thing that we can help you do is do document drafting. Document draft, it's a headache for lawyers to draft on the documents. Every comma, every dash, every full stop, everything is crucial. So, if you're writing a 200-page document, that gets like a tedious job, right? So we help you do that as well. Next thing that we help you do is client communication. Now, if you're working with a lawyer, you don't know what they're doing. Like, they tell you what they're doing, but you can never keep up. Like, what if every document that the lawyers generated, they generated a simpler English version of it for you, with all the relevant details, and just send it to you. Imagine the peace of mind. We also help them do that. And finally, you'll be surprised to know, 9.8% of a firm's productivity goes down because of poor document management. We also help them take care of all of that. Now, obviously, there's been a lot of challenges. It's not a simple topic to go for. But one of the base layer things is data, right? And as all programmers know, garbage in, garbage out. Figuring out the right data source that is high quality, that is vast, is super important. That is one of the first challenges that we encountered. Second thing is efficacy, right? I talked to a lot of lawyers, 30 lawyers, and the first word that all of them actually wanted to say was efficacy. Sateek hona chahiye answer, right? Whatever you answer, it should be correct. And they need to be able to believe you, they need to be able to trust whatever answer our platform gives. And that is something that we work very hard on. A lot of base technology goes into producing a high efficacy answer, right? The last thing is early adoption. Yeah, like we are college students. It's very difficult to go to a big firm and for them to be able to trust us. So finding early adopters and finding early adopters, especially for a younger company, is a tough challenge. But we have been working very hard for the past 1.5 years, me and my co-founder Swam, who's also an excellent programmer from BITS. We've been working very hard and we've been solving a lot of the base level technical problems because we are technical founders, right? Whenever we think of the product, we think of, okay, how can I solve this technical problem, this technical problem, this technical problem? And we've just been working a lot on that. So it can be citations, right? Every line can be cited. You can do, how is the data being ingested? Can you ingest a new model every single day? Because the codes run every single day. You need to be able to have that, right? How do you store the data? How do you connect all the data? How do you add weights to every single layer? Because recency is important, right? So how do you do all of those technical challenges? Those have been solved for. We think of our product in terms of modules. So ingestion module, document drafting module, research module, the client communication module. Out of all of these modules, only the document drafting module is still left to be completed because we've not been able to figure out how to exactly write a 200-page document as of yet. But the smaller ones we can still do. So lastly, we have been trying to find out strategic partnerships. We're exploring a partnership with IBM right now. We have been also able to partner up with we're actually in advanced talks with one of the suppliers of all the law books to all the high courts in India. They're a 103-year-old firm, they have excellent data, and we have been able to get into very, very advanced talks with them so that we can partner up with them and make something awesome. And finally, the student unions of 5 of the top colleges in India, be it Symbiosis, NLI Bhopal, or Nalsar, we have been able to talk with them and we can launch with their students immediately. So finally, what is the ask? What am I here for? I see amazing people around me, very, very experienced people. Your mentorship in terms of AI, maybe law, in terms of making the product. Because product is at the heart of every single company. If we can make an awesome product, I believe that we can make a great company. And that is what is the first task. Second thing, connections. We want to connect with amazing lawyers. We want to connect with amazing law colleges, law institutions, law firms, any lawyer that you know. We want them to test our product out. We want their feedback. Lastly, we're not looking to raise right now. We want to hit some traction before we do our first raise. We want to hit 100 lawyers and 1,000 law students before we raise. And if you can help us get to that scale, that would be very, very awesome. Thank you so much for your time.